everyone, and welcome to Mindo. This is a weekly series of short lessons designed specifically to help you improve yourself, improve your daily life, find motivation and find courage to pursue your life's dreams and be your best self. My name is Egle White, and I am here to take you on a journey of self-discovery. I'm just like you, so if I did it, you can do it too. This episode, I would like to talk about how to start on your journey to self-discovery and self-realization. And number one thing here is to start small. Most changes don't happen overnight. You can't climb Mount Everest, for example, in one big hop. You can only climb it by climbing 8,849 meters. But if you start to focus on how long the journey is, or how hard it is, or not having the right tools, and so on and so forth, it will become impossible. Most people that measure themselves from where they are now against their final goal will likely give up. But the truth is, you don't need to climb 8,849 meters. You only need to climb one. That doesn't seem that hard, right? That's what you need to focus on. Once you've established your goal and set off on the journey towards it, what you really need to put your focus on is the next step in front of you. That next meter. I'm not saying to forget the end goal. Absolutely not. Always have it at the back of your mind. Always remember what it is you're working towards. What is that dream you want to achieve? However, right now, you only need to focus on the next meter that is in front of you. And every time you climb that meter, you're a little bit closer to that goal. Don't try and think how many more times you will need to do it or how many meters you need to climb. At this point in time, don't even look backwards to see how far you've gone. Look in front of you. Be in the moment. Focus on those small daily goals that will lead you to the summit of the mountain. I'll give you an example of a goal I set out for myself and completed using this sort of process. So there was a point in my life where I decided I wanted to lose weight. I will talk more about my journey and my method of losing weight later on in the show, but for now, I just want to use this as an example of how to start small. So in order to lose weight, I decided to start running. And bear in mind, I had never done any running before in my entire life. Even in school, I tried to dodge it as much as I possibly could. So you can imagine I wasn't particularly great at it. But I was very determined. So the first time I went for a run, I set myself a target of 5K. I said no matter how long it takes me, but I will finish that 5K. In all fairness, I didn't do too bad. I managed to do it in around 36 minutes. But that was not a particularly great result. So to make it more fun and a bit more challenging for myself, I set myself two other goals. I will complete a half marathon. That was one, because I wanted to see if I could boost my stamina enough for it. And my second one was to complete the 5K in under 26 minutes, because I also wanted to be faster. Now I have to admit, I absolutely hate running. With complete honesty, I think people that say they love running are just kind of lying to themselves a little bit to make themselves do it. But I also know that running is really good for you. It literally works all your body muscles. So despite my less than favorable feelings for the activity, I joined the hundreds of people running around in circles in Hyde Park, which at the time was basically my back garden. And this is what I did to achieve my running goals. Firstly, I would go for a run 5 times a week. Repetition is key in nearly any conditioning activity, and this is no different. Secondly, I would run 5K 3 times a week. I would do 10K once a week, and then once a week I would run 1K more than my longest run last week. So for example, I started with 10, then I would do 11, then 12, and so on and so forth. And that's how I completed my half marathon. It's worth mentioning here that I did build up to that initial 10K as well, in essentially the exact same principle. And lastly, in order to reach my desired time, I set myself a goal to run 5K 30 seconds faster each time. So initially that was actually fairly easy. However, as I got faster, it became harder to hit that small goal. And there was a point where I felt I couldn't do it anymore. Maybe it wasn't worth the effort and I thought of giving up. But I would never give up. I would never let myself to give up. So I reevaluated my targets. I broke them down into smaller ones. So now instead of having to do it 30 seconds faster, I only needed to do it 5 seconds faster each time. which I did, and I finally reached my goal. I completed my 5K in 25 minutes. So take this as an example, but this can be deployed to any kind of goal, whether it's losing weight or starting a business or learning a skill, anything at all, really. Set yourself small daily and weekly targets and follow them by the letter. You'll feel great when you hit them, and it will inspire you to do more. If it gets too easy, reevaluate it. Maybe you should increase your targets. And if they get too hard, again, reassess it and decrease the targets accordingly. That's all for this week. Thank you very much for watching. And if you enjoyed this episode, please hit subscribe, hit like, give me a thumbs up, and leave a comment below. Let me know in your comments how you managed to use this in your life. Please do share some of your targets and goals if you like. Next week, we will be talking about managing your expectations and how to do it effectively. Thank you once again. Please share this with your friends, family, or colleagues. If you found this useful, share it with those who you think would benefit from watching this. Share it on your Instagram or Twitter, and please tag me if you do. It's egle.mindo, egle.mind-do. We truly appreciate all your support. By sharing this, you can help others grow, you can help us grow, and you can be the change you want to see. It is all in your hands, so act now, and together, let's build a better world. Thank you once again. Hope you have a fantastic week. I will see you all again next week, same place, same time. And remember, you improve your life by improving one day at a time.